It's been quite a few months since we've played the Diablo Immortal Alpha, so I was thinking that the beta has to be around the corner. It's got to be coming in the next few months, and when it does, there's a lot of things that we can anticipate and look forward to. So today, I figure I'll talk about what I think is coming and what I want to come to the Diablo Immortal beta. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the channel where we always talk about Diablo Immortal, but because of the delay, because Diablo Immortal has now been delayed until, I don't know, the summer of 2022, we've spent some time looking at other games. You guys know that recently on the channel I've been looking into and really kind of getting excited about a game called Undecember. This is another action RPG title that's going to be both available on PC and on mobile devices. But it's still not Diablo Immortal. It's not going to be Diablo Immortal. Nothing can be like Diablo Immortal. So yes, I'm looking forward to these other cool games that are coming out, but really my heart is set on Diablo Immortal. So what do I think is coming? What do I want to see from beta? I mean, alpha, how long has it been? 2-3 months since we've actually gotten our hands on and played Diablo Immortal. I miss it. I do. You must miss it too. We all miss it. So let's talk about what I'm expecting is going to be part of it when it comes. So there's a few things that we know we can expect from the beta. We know that the Necromancer class is coming. This is the class that's been promised since day one. It's been promised upon release. We know the Necro is coming, and you know that's going to be the class that I main once the beta gets here. So we don't need to talk too much about the class. We also know that there's going to be another stage, another realm, and we're assuming it's going to be the Hell Realm, which is going to be coming to the game as well, which is going to bring some new dungeons, a new campaign stage, etc., etc. So those are two things that really are, I mean, I guess we're projecting it. It hasn't been confirmed, but we kind of expect those things to be there in the beta. At least I do. But what about all this other stuff, right? When we talked about Shadows, when we talked about the Immortals, when we talked about Battlegrounds, there were a lot of suggestions that myself, that Nemo, and a lot of others that were testing Diablo Immortal, issues that we had. Like how Immortals got to see some amazing things inside of the game, but only Immortals can see it. And Immortals is such a small fraction of who's going to actually play the game in the server that the building of an amazing feature being seen by a fraction of the people that are actually able to play seems like a wasted investment, if you ask me. I think more people should be able to get into that. Also, the way that the Immortal system worked, where it was very political, where it wasn't just about standings, where it was also about who you know and deals you make. I didn't like that inside of the game. So when I'm talking about these two things right here, I wonder, is Blizzard gonna fix this stuff? Are they gonna come through and say, you know what? The community was right. Why make it be a political decision who is gonna actually become an immortal? Or why have so few people be able to experience what an immortal can experience? Now, I do understand this is an exclusive position inside of the game and it's something worth being proud of. But there are just not a lot of people that are gonna be able to see it. If I had to choose between it becoming a political decision or having less people see it, I would say let's get rid of the political decisions. Let's make this all about performance. If you earn it, you become an immortal. No political stuff. Wipe that under the carpet, get it out of here, because that just stinks, in my opinion. So that's the immortal stuff. Shadows are pretty good. I think that the way the shadows worked were great. I didn't love the shadow immortal dynamic in all of its elements, because again, it can get a little mishmashy, especially when we're looking about who's going to become immortals. But overall, I did like the dynamic between the two. But let's talk about Battlegrounds. When we were on the server, it was like, you know, it was for testing. It wasn't huge. There weren't millions of people on the server. There weren't even hundreds of thousands of people on the server. I don't know how many people were on the server, but it was not a lot. So when you would go to the Battlegrounds, you would be experiencing long-awaited queue times to actually get into a Battleground match. It would just take too long. You'd queue it up, and then you just kind of go do other stuff. And a lot of the times, nothing would ever happen with it. You wouldn't be able to get into your Battlegrounds. I assume that in the beta, more people are going to be able to participate. I don't know if they're including more of the community, other regions. I don't know how it's going to work, but I do feel that they're going to be extending it out. They have to stress test the system. More people have to try Diablo Immortal so Blizzard can see if Diablo Immortal could handle the load. Basic tech stuff right there, that needs to be tested. So I think it's going to be, and I think that will bring changes to Battlegrounds, maybe more ability to participate in Battleground events. Now, the question is, will they change how Battlegrounds work? Will they use some type of a gearless system so you don't go in there with everything that you've upgraded and then dominate people that have not upgraded as much? Essentially, that's the problem. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out, and when we do, we'll be live streaming it. We will be doing it. You know, I was actually thinking, guys, of going back and doing some live streams on Twitch, like variety stuff. I have 3 channels, right? Clash of Clans channel, Brawl Stars channel, Diablo Immortal channel. I could stream all 3 of those games on Twitch and just kind of be like, if you want to come chill and play whatever I'm playing, you can come do that. Clearly now there's no Diablo Immortal, so we can't do that right now, but the others we could play. So I'll probably be linking my Twitch down below as the pinned comment if you want to come through and follow me over there so that if I ever do go live, you don't miss it. Please go ahead and do so. Lastly, I want to discuss new features. We've got so much inside of the game as it is right now. Let's kind of let's list them out right here. We've got the campaign, we've got the shadows, we've got the immortal events, we've got the Heliquary, we've got dungeons, we've got elder rifts and challenge rifts. There's really so much inside of the game already, and there's more. But are they going to bring more stuff, or are they going to fix what's already there? I have to say, you all know I want to see some real, balanced, beautiful multiplayer. That's my focus here. That's what I want to see inside of the game. And I've said it recently, and I've said it before, that I don't think the way that I envision multiplayer coming will actually come. A battle royale style where you drop in, have to gear yourself up. You're dropping in with none of the pre-existing farming you've done, but you drop into a world, you slay demons, and then you battle it out. That's one. Or a 5v5 team deathmatch mode where you and your team have to create loadouts from pre-existing options that you're given from Diablo Immortal. They're all balanced on your team and the other team. You can't get something that you farmed and paid for and gathered and just upgraded for a year and take it into battles. Everything will be even, true, and it'll come down to skill inside of this matchmaking. I'm talking about skilled matchmaking, where you will advance, you will get a higher rank, and upon getting higher ranks, you will face people with higher ranks, the way that we do in shooters and things like that. No reason this can't be done in an action RPG. It totally can be. Totally should be. But do I think it'll come inside of this Diablo Immortal beta? I don't know. I don't think that Blizzard is sold on the idea of doing that. It's not the Diablo way. And I think that they want to keep in track with what the Diablo way is, and I get it. I understand it. It makes sense. Doesn't mean that that's what I want to see, but it makes sense. And it's still going to be a great game either way, to be honest. To be fair, Diablo Immortal will be great if they implement all my ideas or none of my ideas. It's still an amazing action RPG. Clearly, I think if they use my ideas, it'll be better. But hey, I'm not the developer. I'm not getting paid by Blizzard. I don't work at Blizzard. I'm just a guy on the internet talking about a game that I love. That's it. So will they bring different mini games or different modes or different shadows versus immortals or clan versus clan features inside of the game? Maybe, but I think that what we're mostly gonna see in the beta is gonna be a necro, is gonna be the new stage and dungeon that goes along with it, and probably some changes in balancing to how things work inside of the game. We already know that the timeout session has been changed and a lot of other features have been balanced, but I don't think they could bring much more besides possibly building on the Battlegrounds experience. I don't see any like things that we're not expecting to pop out of the blue. But hey, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Like the release date, 100 times I've been wrong. So what do you guys think? What do you think about what I think? Sounds weird, but do you guys agree with me on what I anticipate coming? Do you think there's gonna be more? Have you heard rumblings that I haven't heard? If you ever hear rumblings, let me know in the comments or over on my Discord server, because I have made straight up videos upon things that I've heard from the community. that could be you getting that credit. And I appreciate you guys as a community. By the way, speaking of community and things like that, have you guys been enjoying the tunes that are in the background of this video? Because that is my side project called Getaway Music Entertainment, where we are bringing you all different genres of music, and it's all copyright free, all for you to use in any kind of content, streaming, YouTube videos, or just chilling around the house. Bunch of lo-fi, but we did just release our first metal album called Winter to Withered, and it is my favorite so far. I love being able to have copyright free, heavy rock and roll. Let me know if you guys like it as well. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and are still looking forward to Diablo Immortal, even though it's gone off track a little bit. Beta's got to be coming. In the meantime, we'll be playing beta, anticipating Diablo Immortal, and diving in to Undecember, which is supposed to release this year. But who knows? Either way, I got them all covered. I got them all locked. I got you covered, and I'll see you back here with another video really soon. Make sure you sub and ring the bell so you don't miss it. That'd be good.